Good evening, everyone. My name is Chris. For those that don't know, I am Dom's younger brother. I would like to first acknowledge Christina's sister, maid of honor Mary, and her parents Mary Jane and Stephen, and our father Dominic. Without them, we would not be here today celebrating the marriage of their children. I had a unique bonding experience this past summer with the bride and her family. I worked side by side with them at Romeo's. We sincerely had a really good time and got closer over the summer. I felt right at home. I think Steve might even like me more. I at least know not to cut the pizza downwards. I've worked in the past for family restaurants, and none compared to the dedication and work ethic that I observed in regards to our family and the commitment they possess in running their businesses. It was easy for me to recognize that Christina was raised the same as Donnie, where hard work, being personable, and staying true to your morals will accompany you to a life of success. My heart was so full knowing that our pastor married you and my brother today. Father Nick is very special to my family. The same spot today we witnessed you getting married is the same spot my brother and I were baptized, with the same pastor that also did the funeral proceedings for Aunt La and our mother. Before I go any further, let me just say, you look absolutely gorgeous today. I remember when it became official that you both were going out, one of my friends seen on Dom's Instagram a picture of you both, and I was hanging out with him and he goes, "How's your brother doing?" I see he has a girlfriend. Do you think she's the one? Without hesitation, I said yes. The moment they started dating, I knew my brother one day would marry Christina. Something I can't put into words. Call it brother intuition. This felt different than with anyone he was ever with before, and this was before I fully got to know Christina. But for some reason, I just had this gut feeling that this was it, and I couldn't be happier for who my brother chose to spend the rest of his life with. Christina is thoughtful, responsible, and mature. Basically everything opposite of Dom. All kidding aside, between the heart-to-hearts we had over the summer, the text messages through the night, as you were in the emergency room with my brother while he was sick, and your all-around attentiveness and empathy for situations involving my family leading up to the wedding has not gone unnoticed. As a brother, I am genuinely so grateful to have you and your family a part of ours. Now, anyone that knows me and my brother know we are complete opposites. It's not entirely our fault, though. We are 8 years apart. For example, Dom has 1 tattoo. I have 20. He works hard. I hardly work. He's got 2 legs. I was blessed with a 3rd. What we do have in common, though, is our anger issues, which we love to take out on each other. I remember one time when we were younger, arguing in the living room, in a blink of an eye, I was being stomped on the ground like Jimmy Conway did to poor Billy Bats in Goodfellas. My mom beat the shit out of Donnie and kicked him out the house that day for doing that to me. As we got older, I just always wanted to hang out with my brother and his friends. Anything my brother did, I wanted to be a part of. I could say regardless how much we may argue or fist fight, like we did 2 weeks before the wedding, we always have each other's backs. Late at night, early in the morning, any time of the day. It didn't matter where he was. If I needed his help, he came right away and defended me, the same as I would do for him. I remember one time down the shore, I was maybe 10 years old, and I was playing the Dance Dance Revolution game at Mariners Arcade, where Donnie was newly promoted to supervisor. And this other kid who might have been a couple years older than me started to bully me on the game. And I told Dom, he said, "Okay, go back on the game, act like you don't know me, I want to witness it." Sure enough, I go back over to the game and wait for the kid to get done his turn, and he turns to me and says something, and within the moment it took this kid to open his mouth, Dom sprung into action, cursed him out and screamed at him, made him cry to his mother, who consequently reported what happened to Dom's boss, and Dom got suspended for the week. All for defending me. As we got older, my brother picked up my slack. In 2020, on my way to work, my car's engine blew out. I needed a new car, and I had no money saved. Dom and my father both pitched in and bought me a car, so I had transportation to and from work. They didn't have to do that, and I never asked. My brothers went above and beyond for me more times than I could count, and I'm eternally grateful for that. Even to the generous things he didn't even know he was a part of. Like when I took his bank information so he could pay my monthly minimum for my Capital Credit One card, which I knew he had one also, so he wouldn't know he was paying 2 bills a month. Thank you. My credit score went up because of you. I could go on and on with the stories that capture the type of man you are, but you told me to keep the speech short, and I guarantee I already went over what you wanted me to say. So I will finish it with this. Today is bittersweet. As my heart is so full and enriched with the blessings that we are provided today as you embark on the next chapter of your life with Christina, my heart hurts for our mother who isn't here to witness this beautiful ceremony. I know I don't need to say it for it to be true, but I think anyone would agree Mom would be so proud of the man you grew up to be. And she would be absolutely happy to know you're marrying someone who comes from the same rich Italian traditions and morals we were raised with. Of course, with the crazy added into it. And I know you will cherish Christina like you watched our father cherish our mother during their marriage, and take care of your future children the way Aunt Lot always did. And that no matter what, you both will reflect the love and affection we were raised with to the next generation. I am always one call away, always ready for whatever you need, as long as you buy me a six-pack of Twisted Tea, of course, beforehand.
Not the first set. No.
Wishing you a lifetime of days as beautiful as this one, and many more days of blessings and celebrations with the people that matter the most. I love you both. Ladies and gentlemen, please raise your glasses to the new Mr. and Mrs. Christina and Dominic Cassis. Chendan, God bless forever.